Hello, Star Wars Legion players, and welcome to Rogue Group Workshop. I'm your host, Lieutenant Horn, with a Terrain Short. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like and subscribe. Comments are always welcome. Today, I will be presenting the Quadjumper by McAnulty Miniatures. It is a free model, and the link can be found in the description below. This model used 470 grams of filament, and it took 14 hours and 30 minutes to print on a single plate. Now, when you download this model, there are two different versions. One is the Quadjumper is printed as a single piece, which is what I did, and you will see in a minute. And the other one takes the render and splits it into two pieces, with the cockpit as one file and the engines as another file. You will need to go through and split the engines into 4 separate pieces in your software before printing. Now, this is a fun model to use out on a field, and the main reason is that it's great heavy cover for vehicles and minis, and it is dynamic in the fact that you can shoot underneath it if you and your opponent so choose to allow it, because there is a significant gap underneath this model. As you can see here, just how tall the flight stands raise the spaceship off the ground. Now, as you can see, this is Luke here to scale, and it does provide line of sight blocking to a degree for the ATRT if you are not allowing shooting underneath the model. It completely blocks line of sight for an ATRT. It also is wide enough to place a large emplacement like the Rebel FD laser cannon on top. So if you're able to do that, you'll have a raised platform to fire on, and it does fit completely within the Quadjumper's base. Now, one thing to note is Quadjumper is not tall enough to block line of sight of an ATST firing over it. However, again, if you're allowing fire from underneath, you would have that option to fire through. But this is a great model. The detail on it for a free model is fantastic, and it's quite easy to print and to paint. I highly recommend you download this model and print it if you're willing to spend the time and effort to paint it and play it. And that's all for this episode. Be sure to tune in for the next one, and don't forget to like and subscribe.